Jai Gurudev, and thank you for agreeing to speak with us today. The Vaidyanath Jyotirlinga is a revered and sacred pilgrimage site for millions of devotees. To begin, can you tell us about the history and significance of Vaidyanath Jyotirlinga? Jai Gurudev, it is my pleasure to share insights on this sacred site. The Vaidyanath Jyotirlinga is one of the 12 sacred Jyotirlingas dedicated to Lord Shiva, which are scattered across India. Each of these Jyotirlingas represents an essential manifestation of Lord Shiva and holds immense spiritual significance. Vaidyanath is particularly revered for its association with healing. Lord Shiva is regarded as the ultimate Vaidya or the healer here, and the temple has been a focal point for those seeking relief from various ailments. Vaidyanath is known to have two prominent locations. The Devgarh temple in Jharkhand is the most famous, drawing millions of pilgrims, while the other is located in Dwarka, Gujarat. Both locations share a rich mythology and symbolism, but Devgarh is considered the most widely visited due to its strong association with miraculous healing and the healing powers of Lord Shiva. The legends associated with Vaidyanath stems from a story in the Shiva Purana where Ravana, the demon king of Lanka, prayed intensely to Lord Shiva for a boon of invincibility and immortality. After a long penance, Lord Shiva appeared before him, granting him the boon. However, Ravana, desiring even more power, requested the ability to heal himself from any injury, a boon which Lord Shiva granted. Thus, Vaidyanath became not only a site of devotion but also a place that represents both physical and spiritual healing. That is fascinating. The healing aspect seems central to Vaidyanath's identity. Can you elaborate on the specific rituals and practices at the temple that are related to this theme of healing? The theme of healing is very much at the heart of the worship at Vaidyanath. Devotees who come here often seek relief from various ailments, whether they are physical, emotional, or spiritual. The rituals performed at the temple are designed not only to honor Lord Shiva, but also to invoke his healing energies. One of the primary rituals is the Abhisheka, where milk, honey, and water are offered to the Shiva Lingam. These substances are thought to purify the mind and body, and the act of offering them is a symbolic gesture of surrender to Lord Shiva. Many people believe that this ritual has purifying and curative properties. The Pradhana Arati, held twice daily, is a particularly special event that attracts large crowds. The rhythm of the chants and the collective energy of the devotees contribute to an atmosphere that fosters spiritual healing. The temple also conducts a Swasthya Yagna or the health yagna, particularly during auspicious times like Shravan Mas, the month of Shiva worship, and Mahashivratri. In these yagyas, people gather to pray collectively for healing not only for themselves but also for the well being of their families and loved ones. These prayers are meant to channel positive energy for health and prosperity. Another interesting ritual is the Kundalini Chakra Puja, where the worship of Lord Shiva is linked to the awakening of the spiritual energy of Kundalini within an individual. Devotees believe that through the blessings of Lord Shiva, they can achieve balance between body, mind, and spirit. It's remarkable how these rituals blend physical and spiritual healing. With the increasing influence of modern medicine, how do you see the Vaidyanath Jyotirlinga continuing to serve its purpose in today's world, particularly with the rise of scientific and healthcare research? That's an important and very relevant question. In today's world, people increasingly turn to modern medicine and scientific practices to manage health issues, but we are also seeing a growing recognition of the connection between spirituality and well being. There is emerging research in fields like psychoneuroimmunology, which explores how spiritual practices can impact both mental and physical health. For example, a study published in the Journal of Religion and Health found that spiritual practices like prayer, meditation, and religious rituals can reduce stress, improve immune function, and support mental health. These findings resonate with the experience of many visitors to Vaidyanath who report a feeling a sense of relief, peace, and emotional healing after visiting the temple, even if their physical ailments are not immediately cured. At Vaidyanath, we understand that healing is a complex, multifaceted process that goes beyond physical recovery. People come here for emotional strength, psychological healing, and spiritual growth. The mental health benefits of visiting places of spiritual significance are increasingly recognized by scholars. For instance, a paper in the Indian Journal of Psychiatry highlighted how pilgrimages and spiritual experiences can act as an effective adjunct to the mental health care, reducing anxiety and improving overall emotional well being. Additionally, we have started integrating some modern health practices alongside traditional ones. The Vaidyanath Healing Center, which was established recently, offers a combination of Ayurvedic medicine, yoga therapy, and spiritual counseling. We work closely with professionals to ensure that our visitors get a holistic treatment approach, combining the spiritual healing of Lord Shiva with scientifically backed wellness practices. That's very encouraging to hear. It seems like the temple is evolving with the times. Are there any specific initiatives or projects that the Vedic Dharma Sansthan is currently working on to promote the legacy of Vaidyanath Jyotirlinga? Yes, we have focused on several initiatives to preserve the temple's spiritual legacy while making it more accessible and relevant to modern pilgrims. One of the primary initiatives is digitization. We have digitized several important manuscripts and texts related to the history and rituals of the temple, ensuring they are preserved for future generations. Additionally, we have made these texts accessible online to that so that people around the world can learn about the history and significance of Vaidyanath. We have also worked in expanding the infrastructure of the temple to accommodate the growing number of pilgrims. This includes the development of better roads, more guest houses, and enhanced medical facilities to ensure that the pilgrims have a comfortable and safe visit. We have added multilingual signage in the temple to make it easier for international pilgrims to understand the rituals and significance of the temple. Another important initiative is a global outreach programs. We have introduced a virtual darshan platform where devotees from all over the world can participate in live stream prayers, aarti, and other rituals. This has been particularly popular during the COVID 19 pandemic, allowing people to stay connected to their spiritual roots even if they cannot physically visit the temple. Moreover, we have launched an educational initiative where we collaborate with local schools and universities to teach students about the historical and spiritual significance of Vaidyanath. This not only helps preserve the heritage but also creates awareness among younger generations about the importance of spiritual practices and healing. It is clear that Vaidyanath is embracing a progressive approach while maintaining its spiritual and cultural roots. Can you tell us more about the temple's role in addressing mental health, particularly in today's stressful and fast paced world? Absolutely, mental health has become a major concern in modern society, especially in the wake of the pandemic, and the stresses of daily life have taken a toll on many people. One of the key messages of Vaidyanath is that healing is not just about the body but also about the mind and spirit. We have seen a growing number of visitors come to the temple not only for physical health issues but also for mental peace and spiritual rejuvenation. As part of our responses to this need, we have developed programs that combine spiritual counseling with mental wellness techniques. Our Shiva Consciousness program, for instance, offers meditation and mindfulness training based on the teachings of Lord Shiva. These sessions are designed to help individuals manage stress, cultivate inner peace, and improve emotional resilience. In addition, we have partnered with mental health professionals to integrate spiritual practices into cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and mindfulness based stress reduction. MBSR programs. Many of our visitors have shared that the experience of visiting Vaidyanath and engaging in their spiritual practices here has provided them with profound emotional and psychological relief. We also work to raise awareness about spirituality and mental health through talks, workshops, and seminars. These sessions focus on how spiritual practices can complement traditional mental health treatments, helping individuals build a more balanced, holistic approach to well being. It's heartening to see how the Vaidyanath temple is addressing such important contemporary issues. Before we conclude, what message would you like to share with our readers regarding the significance of Vaidyanath in the modern world? The message of Vaidyanath Jyotirlinga is timeless. It teaches us that true healing comes not just from medicine but from a balance of body, mind, and spirit. While modern science and medicine have their place, spirituality continues to play a vital role in mental and physical health. The healing powers of Vaidyanath are not limited to the body but extend to the mind and soul. We encourage people to come with an open heart and seek the blessings of Lord Shiva, for his grace brings peace, resilience. Jai Gurudev.